Hello, 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 all my funky junk friends. How are you guys doing this fine day? I hope you're having a great day. You guys, it's been an amazing event today, watching all of these awesome creators making beautiful things with this set. I mean, I'm telling you what. I was going to make sure I get put in there. And so anyway, you guys, hello, Miss Christy Sloan. Christy started us off today with an amazing what she did. I watched a little bit of hers, and then I need to go back and watch a few other replays. But you guys, this event is sponsored by the Junk Journaling Jamboree. Miss Jimmy Lou. Hello, Mary. Hello, Susan. Miss Jimmy Lou puts on this event once a month. And Jeannie. And it's amazing. I've seen the printables and all that kind of stuff, and they are just amazing. Now, you guys have seen, thank you, Mary. You guys have seen most all of the printables today. So I will just show you kind of the direction that I'm going to go in. Let me make sure I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm sure I will be in just a few minutes. I have not been in this one before. I've been in the memory decks one, but I have not been in this one right here. But I'm real excited. I think it's going to be fun. You guys, the printable set, the whole set is linked up in my description, where you go straight to her Etsy shop, and you can get this junk journal set at a discount. Her page, I have it right there scrolling at the bottom there, Wild Flower Wihiskerss with 2 S's. Okay. And I also wanted to tell you to make sure you go join the Junk Journaling Jamboree. Make sure you say journaling. So it was your first one too, Christy. Yay. Oh, thank you, Jimmy Lou. There she is. Jimmy Lou is up after me, so once I jump off, she'll be shared right over into the group too. So it's going to be kind of exciting. So I kind of, because you've watched a lot of people do things today. Now I will tell you, I did not double side print my stuff. I have no reason why I didn't, but I did not. So we are going to kind of double ours up, and then I'll just kind of glue them together. Some of the pages, I'll just add some other elements to. Don't sweat the small stuff. Thank you, Debbie. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, so here's what I have so far on what I was going to do. Now, I'm going to use this cover. What this is a, I am going to put this screen up here so you can see better what I'm doing. This is one of my envelopes I get from Essential Stencil. It's a nice, it's not cardboard, but it's nice and thick. I like to use it as a base for a lot of my junk journals. So, and I just use that crease right there. I just kind of cut it to size, and I'll be honest with you, I cut it a little bit short, but that's okay. All right, so this will just slide right in there. We'll do this. We'll string it all up so it's together, and then we can start on some of our other stuff. But before we do any of that, this is all the ephemera and different pages like that. Let's look through how I have these pages organized, because I did pull out some other pages to put in here. This is just what is supplied, okay? And I kind of did mine long ways. You see that? Okay, so here's what I have so far. I'm just going to show you what I have so far. And now, like I said, I didn't double side mine. Okay, so I'll either like glue those together, or we'll do something fun on these pages. I don't know yet. We'll have to decide. Hello, everybody. Got lots of people jumping on. Okay, and I kind of put those two together. I liked this as when you open up the front cover, it's going to be right there. And then on this page here, I wanted to put some birds, because there's a bird there. There's another bird. Well, we'll find it in a second, but I think there was another bird thing, but put that in there. Okay, so we're going to go here. I'm just kind of showing you. right to that page. Then, of course, we got blanks right there. Like I said, we'll fix that. I love these two pages together because it kind of like is a continuation of that right there. Now, all my pages are not the same width over here. Some stick out farther than others. That kind of thing does not bother me at all. I'm loving this Christmas. It looks Christmassy to me. I know it's wintry, but it certainly makes me think of Christmas right off the bat. Now see, like right in here on this where we have the double page, I put this in here because I'm thinking that these white pages, I'm going to cover that and then possibly put some of these on this page once we figure out that. And then there is my center. I absolutely love that for the center. I love this little bird right here. And then basically the reverse the rest of the way right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull those out right there, but I want to look because I printed extra of the plain because I think we're going to do the inside cover here and the outside cover with that and then put some other pictures on there. But we'll get to that in just a second. But I did pull out some fun things. I don't want to make it too thick. You know, I kind of was thinking to myself, you know, it is kind of, you know, it's pretty thick as it is now. I don't know if I should add any more pages, or if I should just use these as, and you know, kind of like just glue them on the pages here, just to add the other elements. I'm trying to decide as we sit here and talk. I kind of like the idea of this envelope in here, but it was a little big. I need a smaller envelope, and of course, I don't have one right here. So I'm just kind of looking to decide. I did pull out a map here because there's a ticket. There's like a ticket in here, like they're going on a trip. Jet Airlines right there. That's a guest ticket for like if you go to a restaurant and eat. Somewhere in here is the ticket. I must have missed it. But anyway, there's a ticket in there. So that's what made me think of that. And I also thought about this fun little bag to put in here. You know what, you guys? I think we're going to just put it together like this. And then I can use these to fill up the white pages. I think that's what I'll do. And I even pulled out this little fun little 6x6 that might have some coordinating things. I don't know. We will see. And I even grabbed some regular old paper in some fun colors here that we may use too. I was thinking this green with this and this blue with this color. But let's do this first. Let's start right here. Let's take this and let's get our cover covered before we poke all this together. Does that make sense? Well, is Chris Hunter here? Hello, Chris Hunter. Hello, I see you now. How you doing, sister? Hello. I even pulled out some, I always pull out a ton of stuff, y'all. Tons and tons of stuff. Okay, so I need to get the white edges off of here is what I need to do first. Now, am I going to worry about that this is blue? I'm not going to worry that that's blue. See, it doesn't quite, it's not going to quite cover the whole thing because when I reprinted this, I didn't tell it to go all the way to the edges. That's okay. We will make it work. We are going to definitely make this work. I want to decide what I want to put on my front cover. Okay. So that when I put this on, I can make that work with like this. Like, see, I love this. I love this. I think that would be kind of fun. But I also think putting kind of the ticket, there's the birds I was talking about. That's going on the inside page. Those were going together. Here's I'm all over the place. I know. If you follow me, you know this is a norm for me. I get all excited and then I end up all over the place with stuff. But that's okay. I just get way excited about all this stuff. I love all these papers and everything. They make me smile. I love them. So I am kind of thinking we will put this on the front cover. Okay. So I'm going to put that on the front cover. So for the background, I think I might. let's put that on there. And then maybe put this like right across the bottom there. So I kind of need to cover the edges a little bit. And since my paper isn't long enough, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my paper and I'm just going to cut strips. How does strips sound? And I think what I might use is, let me grab this right here, and we're just going to rip them. Okay? Going to rip them. Hey, hey, hey. Your signature's already chubby. I know, it was hard to decide exactly what I wanted to do and didn't want to do. I have been all over the place, you guys. I have thought about this. Like, we got the printables a while back, so we've had time to sit down and think about what we were doing. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Well, it can work either way for us, because I get to where, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And then next thing you know, I'm like, no, I'm going to do this. Then I'm like, no, I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to do this. And so on and so forth. And I change my mind 100 times. So sometimes I think if we get the stuff at the last minute, it might be better because we'll make a decision and go, right? But but then on the other hand, the anxiety part jumps in because you're scared to death that you're not going to get all your stuff done. Now, I'm going to want something on my binding there that kind of comes over to reinforce it. So I think we may look at, I pulled out this little bundle of washi tape here. I think we might use these words. I know they're dictionary words and stuff, but it's what I have that would kind of go with that. So I'm going to kind of just go ahead and pull this guy out of here. So I also get ideas and then forget what I'm doing. I like to do that too. Okay, but since this is going to be on here, so I need a piece that is, let's look at this right here. I'm going to say about right in there. Okay, I'll probably need 2 pieces about that big. So I'm going to just go ahead and lay this on here. I want it fairly straight. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfectly straight, but pretty close because we are ripping it. Okay, so I'm just going to do this right here. And then we'll put that on. Then go over the top of that. I don't think you'll be able to see that under there. If you can, oh well. Oh well, it happens. Let's do this one about 1 inch. And see, you're probably saying, why don't you just stick the whole thing on there? Well, it doesn't quite fit. See what I mean? It would not have quite fit all the way across there. Although I could have done the back side the other. Nope, we're going to keep going with what we were doing. We're going to keep going. Keep going. Quit changing your mind, Christy. Quit changing your mind. So that's the fun thing about junk journals and stuff, you guys. Just go with it. You know, if it doesn't turn out exactly how you wanted it to, it's probably going to look even better. You know what I mean? You've seen all the event except the first one, time difference. Aw, thank you, Debbie. We'll try to be sweet and help you guys and show you guys all this fun stuff, you know? Now, what I could do, I'm just going to kind of go up to the edge a little bit because I probably, you know what, you guys, let's just do it. I'm going to go around my edge white just a little bit, and I'm just going to use, I wasn't going to use any gesso or anything like that because I didn't want the drying thing happening. But I think I'm going to need to, oh my, that brush is stiff. I think I'm going to need a little bit of white along here just so that blue doesn't show where I ripped those. Not a biggie. We're just going to, this brush is horrible. Guys, that guy was not, that brush was terrible. Okay, so I'm just going to take gesso and go along the edges here. Gesso dries real fast, so it's not going to be a big deal. Am I going to cover the whole thing? Is it going to not have these paint marks on here? Nope, it's going to have paint marks. I don't mind that. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me in the least bit. But we can put a double coat on if we need to. Should have done this beforehand, you guys, but you know, like to make things exciting, right? Now, what I could have done is I could have flipped this the other way And then it wouldn't have been such a big deal because the blue would have been on the inside. But oh well. Oh well. Here we go. Not a biggie. Thought I was all ready to go. All right, so I'm going to set that over there. I put that in water. I'm going to grab my dryer real quick, and we'll get this dry real quick and get started. You guys, something else I pulled out that I think we might use today is look at this. That's all I painted, and I got paint all over me. I got it all over my table. Hold on. Jiminy Christmas. You know. I love you guys. Anyway, look at this I pulled out. Now, my friend Grace from Comfy Nest, I've seen her use this before, and I found it. I must have bought one a long, long time ago, because when I was cleaning out my craft room, I found it. It's never been used. It's still in the box. We might use that. What it is it has sticker stuff in there, and you just put the sticker or put what you want in there, and it puts a sticky side on the back. Now, see how this isn't covered perfectly, but I think it'll look a little bit better than just the bright blue showing. All right, so let's stop right there. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing here. Right here. I'm going to stick this on here like that, right there. Now, I like to use, hold on, let me get my stuff out here. I really like to use stick glue. Okay, it's permanent. Oops, I've not had any problems with it coming off or anything like that. That is my experience with it. But I like using it rather than liquid glue because I have trouble being patient and waiting, and I have been known to glue my pages together. So I like using this so that it makes it nice and easy to put my stuff on here. Okay, so I really should rip that before I put it on. So we're going to just rip it right there. Good enough. Good enough. And I just grab old magazines, junk things that I'm going to throw in the trash to use my glue over. And then I can just take this page and throw it in the trash. And then I've got another piece to put on there. I don't have to do. There's no cleanup in aisle 5. There's no any of that kind of thing. Okay. So now, oops, and it even sticks to your arm if you put it on there. All right. So now we need the top and the bottom right here. Now see, that looks kind of weird because it's going to have those lines. But I'm going to tell you, this kind of stuff does not bother me in the least bit. The least bit. Right here. I think we might use the sticker machine for that. Let me see if it'll fit in there. You want to? Who wants to try the sticker thing? Anybody else have one of those sticker ones? I've seen. Okay. Anybody else have it's called Create a Sticker. And the thing is, I probably saw Miss Grace use it years ago and felt like I needed to have it. That's why I have one. And I purchased it. Because how many of you guys, you'd like to see how it works, Mary? How many of you guys get excited when you see someone use something and then you go buy the supplies and then you don't ever use it? It's me. Yep, that's me. How's that song go? It's me. Hi, I'm the I'm the problem, that's me. Is that you guys too? Look at that. See, that's going to be so pretty on my front cover. And I'm doing this because I want to go through it with my pages when I tie it on. So that's why I'm doing it that way. All right, so this guy here, it has this cartridge in it that has sticky on it, okay? It's got some little arrows right here, and you can fit it in there. I mean, I think that it would go all the way across. So I could actually probably put something little over here on the side. Nope, not that. Let's see if, oh, who cares if we waste it, right? So I just kind of stick it in there with the print up, all right? And I just start turning it. I just start turning it, okay? And I wait till it gets out to right there, and I rip it off. Now here's what I think is kind of cool. This isn't sticky out here. I figured that it would all be sticky all over the place. Okay, and it says to, you know, make sure it's down real good, like that. Okay, let's pull this over here, and let's peel this off. Oh, you guys, that's sticky. That is sticky. Very sticky. Looky here. The thing is, I think once you stick it down, it's down. See, I put that on a little crooked, but that's okay. Down, it's down. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. I think there was something else we were wanting to put on that front page, weren't we? Something about, I think we want to put that on there. So I'm just going to glue that one together, stick it on there. But I think that sticker thing's kind of neat. Now you need one. They're not expensive. Oh man, Lisa, I don't know. It's pretty darn sticky. I would say that if it hasn't seen a lot of heat and things like that, that it probably would last fine, you know, good. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I think we might do on the inside cover. I think I'm going to use this blue. And yes, I'm short. Okay, I'm going to show you because I'm going to go ahead and rip this off right here. I'm just using my tearing ruler. I love this ruler. Now, I like to tear the big side. I think it works a little bit easier to have all this leverage to tear. But you just got to make sure, see how I moved it like that? You've got to make sure you're holding it down tight. You know, even move your fingers like that. See, that's a little off, but we're tearing it, so that's okay. All right, so just make sure you're holding it down real super tight so it doesn't move on you. Even if you have to stop and kind of line it up a little bit, that's okay. All right. Now, you don't have to use a particular ruler to do this. You can just use your just tear it by hand. It's not a big deal. Okay, see, I'm going to put this in here. It's a little long. Okay, but it kind of shows the white up there, but we'll just washi tape that. That's not going to be a big deal. All right, so I'm going to kind of leave it the same on both sides. I'm going to kind of rip it starting about right there. Okay, you guys, my husband is downstairs fixing bacon, and wow, does it smell good? It smells so good. Okay, we'll save that. We'll use that for something else. We can stick this on here like this. All right. And we can washi tape around that. We can leave it alone if we want to. It doesn't really matter. I'm kind of looking to see. We could darken it up with our inks. We could always do something like that. Let's pull some distressing ink out right here. Let's do this. Let's go right along here, just so it's not so, I know this is white right there, but I just kind of think that I want this to be kind of dark right inside here, just like that. Okay, see, I'm just kind of putting stuff on here. We could have used paint. We could have used anything that we wanted to. Okay, so what I'm going to do with that too is then I'm going to kind of hit these edges here with this so that it kind of has a little bit more of a contrast right there. So, oh, bacon. Oh, it's bacon. It's not like the microwave bacon. It's like the big fat slices of bacon. And my stomach is growling. He started fixing it. I don't think he remembered that I was live at this particular time. And so it's done. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to fold this in half so that it kind of fits in the center there. So I kind of know exactly where I'm going to glue it, just like that. Now see here, it would be, you know, smart, I guess you could say, if you used liquid glue to get inside there. Now see how that's kind of like that. I'm going to put that towards the bottom just because I can. right here. But we're not. We're just gonna use our glue right here. Now, do I need to go absolutely all the way across the edges? No, you could have it flare up a little bit, but I'm just kind of pushing it, and I'm using my board where it's going to be sticky as my background for my glue coming off, because it's not going to matter that I have extra glue where my project's going to be. Now, be mindful when you do that so that you don't have glue where you don't want glue. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So anyway, we're going to just slide this guy in here like this. Just like that. And I'm just going to kind of, that's what I like about this glue too, is it is a little bit forgiving. So if you don't have it lined up just perfectly like that, see, I can get it back off. Now see, I'm making a big deal. It's not going to matter. Sometimes I have to tell myself to quit making a big deal about the small stuff, right like that. Okay. And we'll just squeeze that over and like that. Now we will put some stuff on the inside cover and thing, but we'll worry about that here in a minute. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of fold that like that. Okay, so far we have our front cover like that. We'll open it up, and here will be our signature right inside here. Okay, and then hold on a second. Like that. So anyway, that'll be right inside there. And then at our end of our signature, we'll have this pretty paper. Now we need to do the back, okay? Because then I'm going to put the washi tape right along there. I think that washi tape will be okay. It's kind of, it's dictionary words. I think it'll blend in good. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you. I kind of like using StreamYard. Now, there's all kinds of stuff going around on Facebook. They're going to stop letting third-party things and all that kind of stuff happening. I am not going to sweat it until I know for a fact that it's going to happen, because things change constantly in the Facebook world, and we don't know what's going on today, tomorrow, or next week. So I'm not going to make a big, huge deal about the whole thing. Now I have these cute little kids on this front cover. I think I might put these on the back cover, even though it's a tag. Who cares? You know, actually what I could do is I could cut that part off right there if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it like that and stick it on there. Now look, this has that blue in the background, but I think let me look to make sure, but I think, well, you know what? We could put these guys on. Maybe put these guys on here. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of the same type of thing as far as covering this back page here. I should have printed more than just one copy of that. I wouldn't be having this issue. You know what? You know what I think I might do is I think I might just put that right there. Let's rip that. Let's rip it. Let's rip it. But anyway, I love using StreamYard because you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I know a lot of people don't care for StreamYard. I get the messages all the time. So, but it does make it easy for me so that I can get it so you guys can see what's going on. And I like using it. But personal preference on that. And there's all kinds of different streaming apps that anybody can use. So it doesn't have to be StreamYard. Now look, I wish that would have fit on there. Hold on a minute, you guys. Let me see what all I have. See, I have a strip of this. Let's see, you guys, I want to look. Hold on a minute, okay? I'm thinking I want something. Where'd my paper go? Oh, right here in front of me. Let's do this. Let's take a piece of this right here. Okay. Now I am going to, let's not have two pieces. let's take a piece of this right here. And I'm just going to cut this off. Actually going to just tear it, I'm thinking. I'll just go that way a little bit. Where's my... Actually, I'm just going to do this. Okay. That didn't work out real good, did it? No. It's all right. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Okay. So that's going to be on here. Kind of like that. Let's just put that right about there. Like that. Doo-doo-doo. Everybody ready for Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is next week. So, anybody go out to dinner? I like to rip it. I do too. I love just ripping it up. Just ripping it up. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue that on there. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to glue this on there, and then we're going to glue that other piece over the top of that. Now I could have stuck this in my sticker machine. It's probably not. It probably would have worked in there. But you know, I mean, it's just like anything. If I keep using the sticker machine, then I'll have to buy more sticker stuff. Now see, that's sticking over. That doesn't faze me at all. Not at all. We'll just stress that up. In fact, we'll just do it right this minute. Okay. And I like all kinds of floppy things happening. That's something that I definitely do like on my journals and stuff. I like things not to be exactly even. I'm a tool maker by trade, and everything has to be so precise. So it is kind of nice sometimes to come up here in the craft room and make something, and it just needs to be close enough in here. It does not need to be exact or anything like that. Now see, I'm just going to stick that piece on there like that because I kind of like how that looks. Let's go ahead and rip this piece off right here. So just like ripping and not trying to be the exact measurements and stuff like that. It's kind of relaxing to me. Whereas when I'm making something at work, you know, it's got to be right on the money. Got to be right on the money. Okay, so I'm just going to slide that towards the inside. And then what happened to my little, I think I'm going to use these little people here and put them on the back. Or I could do that as a little, no, I'm just going to do what I said I was going to do. It's my boy's 15th birthday. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know. That would be kind of cool to have a birthday on Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people have anniversaries and things like that, but it'd be kind of cool to have a, maybe it would be cool. I don't know. You know, my birthday is in August, so, you know, I'm not near a holiday. My oldest daughter's birthday is January 12th, and so it was always close to Christmas, but not only close to Christmas, but also it always snowed like a son of a gun around her birthday. So whenever we planned a birthday party, it seemed like almost every year that it would get snowed out, you know, to where she couldn't get it done. She couldn't have it. And her sister's birthday is in August like mine. And so she was always so jealous because my youngest daughter could have a summer birthday and do birthday parties and stuff outside. Well, my father's birthday is, we're going to run this through the sticker thing again. I kind of like this. My father's birthday is, my father has since passed away, was July 12th. So, which is exactly 6 months between my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter. So when she was little, he told her that he would switch birthdays with her. And she was so excited about doing that. And so we did it one year. We let him switch birthdays. But then she was so sad that when it was her actual birthday, she's like, well, I need a party for my birthday. It's like, but we had your birthday party in July. You know, just a kid thing. Look at that, you guys. I think that looks cool. I love that. Now I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna use the washi tape. It goes, but it doesn't go. I don't care. I think it'll be just fine. All right, this is dictionary word. Where are you? There you are. Oops, there we go. Dictionary word washi tape. I just want to cover, I could have put that on first, actually. I just want to cover that blue a little bit right there. And, nope, not a big deal. It's just what I'm going to do. I think it's going to look absolutely gorgeous when we're done. And like I said 100 times, this is a junk journal. It is not supposed to be perfect. You know, it's supposed to have things that you would normally throw away, or, you know, just other stuff in there. But see, I think that looks okay. Don't you? Okay, and of course we'll decorate the inside and stuff. But let's get this signature in here. Okay, I'm going to leave it like it is. Just like it is, because I can use some of the other pages for other things, okay? So I'm just going to kind of push that into the corner there. And I'll continue to do that as, because I'm going to go through the whole thing all at one time. My awl that I use is super sharp. So I say that, let's hope, I don't think we're going to have a problem. Now I'm going to just take these paper clips and just kind of put it on here just to hold it a little bit still. Now I'm putting it on there, and I'll double check again that I'm in all the way down in the corner. All right. Just going to shove those on there, these big, huge paper clips. These, before you ask, the paper clips I got from Grace at the Comfy Nest. I got off of her website. So it's called Create a Sticker. I actually have the box still. Like I said, I never got it out of the stinking box. It's by Xron. And I think it was $20 maybe, if I remember right, because I looked it up after I found it, because I was like, what is this? I need to know some more information about this thing. Okay, so let's grab our stuff, and I'm not going to get exact or anything, but I'm just going to do it. I think 3 will be fine. I think 3 will be okay. Okay, so I want one kind of in the center, so I'm just going to take my awl, and I'm just going to poke that down in there. Okay, and I'm going to come all the way through. Now the farther you stick your awl down, the bigger the hole will be, because it kind of goes, it's tapered. All right, and then I'm just going to go kind of over here about in the middle, just like that, right there, and then over here. Ouch, don't poke yourself like I just did. Definitely don't poke yourself. Okay, so I think we'll be okay there. I'm going to keep that out in case I need to use it. Now I have the bigger needles to use right here. You always want to make sure that your needle is going to fit through there. So it looks like I need to go a little bit deeper. Okay, so that my needle fits through and I don't have to fight it at all. Just like that, right there. Now, I'm going to go about 2 times the length of my book. I think that's more than enough. There's a rule on that, or how you do that, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, now I want my strings to stay on the outside. So I'm going to stick that in there, right in the center, and leave some hang like that. I'm going to stick it under that paper clip just so that it stays. I'm going to come right up here like this and go all the way down to the bottom. Like this. and then right back in here to the center. Christy did the 5 earlier. So if you want to know, I don't know if anybody else did, I'll be honest with you. But she did with 5 holes, and if you want to know how to do that. Now, when you tie it, you need to be on each side of this string. Okay? See the string? It's hard to see, but I've got one piece over here and one piece over there. And then we're just going to tie this. Now, I'm going to just leave it. I'm going to tie it in a knot. I don't want to tie it so tight that it pulls anything, but I want it to be taut, you know. I'm going to tie a little bow there, and I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to cut it or anything because there is a possibility that I might want to put some beads on there. So I'm going to pull these guys back off. Oops, I'm going to drop them on the floor. Right there. And back like that. And here we go. Here's our little journal. Look at that. This is going to be so cute. See these pages here, we could actually do them as a journal and stuff and write on them and things. What I will do tonight is I will put this under something super duper heavy, and that'll help crease all that stuff some more and make it so it stays shut. See how it kind of sticks open? But you could also put a tie on here. We could wrap it with some jute or something like that if you wanted to. But let's just move along here, okay, on some of the things that we wanted to do. I love this. Now, we could go ahead and do our front cover. I wanted to do the birds on here. I wanted to put this little bird guy on here because of the birds right there. And here's another bird thing. Now, what I could do is we could make this like a little pocket that I drop that down in and then put some ribbon or something on that. Let's do that real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my guy here, and I am just going to put some glue on 3 sides like this right here. Okay, now if it's too narrow, I'll just cut that other piece a little bit narrower to fit down in there. Okay. Oh, we definitely want to get the edges antiqued up a little bit, but I don't know what I did with my, there it is, my ink right there. Okay. Oops. Definitely want to do this right here. All right. Now something else that we can do is we can take a circle punch and make a little you know, place to stick your finger to pull whatever's up and out of there, just for looks, you know. I'm going to do that a half circle like that right there. I'm going to go along here just like that. Okay, and we're going to drop this down in here just like that. Okay, and like I said, if it is too, if this won't fit, we'll just make this a little bit smaller just like that. Okay, isn't that cute? I think I like that. Okay, but I feel like it kind of blends in a little bit. What do you guys think? First of all, I'm going to round my edges off because I can, right? Because we can, just like this. Okay, now I could, you know, it kind of blends in a little bit right there. I could put it on some paper a little bit bigger, like this blue right here. You love the birds? I do too. Just a little bit bigger paper like this right here. Let me pull my paper cutter up out of here. Oh, you can see where I was cutting earlier. Okay, let's put this in here. Just like this. I just want it to just stick over the edges a little bit. See how precise I'm being? Don't cut my thing. Okay. Set that over there out of the way. See, that's going to just go right on there. Now, see, it kind of matches, but it's just a little bit of a different color. I don't know. I think it'll look okay. I could have used the green. The green might have stuck out a little bit more, but we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. Just like that. Or, you know, we could do this. And then it's blue on the back. Let's do that. What do you guys think of that? And then when we put it in here, that white, oops, that white will make it really stick out there, I think. See, it's a little too wide, though. It's a little too wide for my thing now. Did you see that where it tore? Let's just distress this and stick it in there. And we can come back to it because I am being very indecisive about it. And we don't need to spend all day on there trying to figure out what we want to do. So we're going to do this right here. Now I am going to punch a hole in it. I'm going to put a hole right in the center so it's almost like a tag. Now the kit does come with a tag, with tags, but I really wanted to use these birds in here. I want it to be kind of in the center. So I'm just going to crease my paper just a tish right there and drop this down. Right there. Close enough. Okay. Now I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this peach that, look, I've rolled off my table. So it's all over the place. I don't know. I've got pink too. I'm going to do the peachy color. Okay, and we're just going to cut a chunk of this off. Right there. This is kind of sheer. I don't know what you call it. Hello, Monica. And I'm just going to try to stick that in there. Like that. As just something hanging off the top. I'm not going to tie it real tight. I'm just going to kind of leave it loose. See, this is paper. It's not cardstock, but it's not like super thin copy paper. It's a little bit thicker than regular copy paper. It is, doesn't say on that side of the package. It is just a little bit thicker, but okay. So there we go. Oops. We can slide that right down inside there, just like that. Now, I need to put a little more glue along this edge right here, just like that. Okay, so now, there we go. That looks kind of cool. Look at that. Let's see, you've got the birds on both sides. You even have birds on the front. I love the birds. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And the middle has the bird right there. So I like that. I kind of like how that looks. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave that alone right there. I'm not going to do every page in order right here. So I think we might, let's see what we've got to do that would be fun to do. Let's, wait a minute. There was a page in here that I had laid some stuff out. Where was that? That was the ladies here. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I'd already forgotten. I was going to take, oops, we don't want to lose our pieces. I was going to take this piece right here that has a tree kind of in the center and kind of put it on one of the pages like that. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see where we think that it might look good. Okay. Okay. Well, we do it this page and then we come to that. This would be a good page to write on because it has some lines on there. So let's just pick a spot. Let's just stick this guy right here, right inside there, just like that. And then on this other page, we can put some paper. We could put some things. Let's put some things on this other side over here. I don't know. I kind of think that looks good. And then we can put some of the letters on there. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to get this put on here first. And again, that'll fit in my sticker machine. See that? But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece for the other page that will fit on that side right there, like that, just like that. So I'm just going to grab my paper cutter again, and let's put this about right there. Now this paper right here is coffee stained paper. I like to take my paper and put it in the oven to dry it because it puts these little grid marks on there. I just kind of move it around. Makes the house smell good too. It smells like a bunch of coffee cooking. But that's how I like to do mine. But of course, you do you on that kind of thing. On how you like doing that. Let's stick this in here. And I'm going to cut it probably about right there. Just like that. And we'll save this little piece. We might need it for something in a little bit. Okay. Now I can run these two through that sticker thing. See, I'm thinking I want to put that piece there and this piece here. Okay. And then we have things like this beautiful girl here, or even these ladies here could go. They're ice skating over here. You see that? So let's do it. Let's do the sticker. It is a beautiful kit. I mean, there's so many neat ideas of things to do. Again, you can go to Wild Flower Wihiskerss and purchase the kit. It has a discount on it. It takes you to Etsy. So everybody gets the discount. So, but yeah, I have to say, this is absolutely an amazing little kit. Now, see this sticker thing, I could probably get in trouble with. I'm probably going to have to buy refills for the sticker thing a lot, because that just makes it super duper easy. Now, I don't see what I did with my little tool here. Just want to make sure it's all stuck on there real good, like that. Let me pull that off. And I'm just going to put this right inside of there. Just like that. Right here. Now I can see my white page a little bit, but that's okay, because we'll put some ink or something on there. But look how easy that makes that. Oh my Lanta. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you what. This is making this way too easy. I know, stickers for days. You guys, another thing I did was over last week, I think it was last week, I learned to make stickers with my Cricut, which it is not hard, but to actually, you know, be able to print like a piece of clip art and make a sticker with it. And we have stickers everywhere now. You know, obviously you could always do it where, you know, you did it with your vinyl. This is actually done with sticker paper, and it's actually fun. Okay, so look, we have this fun little spread here. I'm thinking that I want to put these ladies on here, and I don't know. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking, or do I want to put a couple? We could put these fancy like ladies like here. Could put this house and then kind of put her like that. Maybe do that. I like that. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to start with this one. Let's distress it just a tish so that it stands out. These this stuff is also, it has like a white edge on it, like it's a photograph. I noticed it when I was cutting this stuff out, because I started cutting right up to the edge there, but she actually put like a little offset border on there and made it almost like it's a photograph. So this could be like a photograph in a photo album type of thing. You see that? I'm telling you, these kits like this just make us all look good because they're such pretty papers, and you just got to put them together. You know, I mean, it's amazing how I find it completely amazing how people do make the printables and stuff like that anymore. They're beautiful. Okay, and see, that could be like, that's their house or something. We could come up with a whole story that comes up with, you know, what all of this is sisters, and this is their house. In the winter time, it's their winter home, and they go up there and spend Christmas in January all together, and maybe this one right here met the love of her life up there. I mean, we could come up with a whole story, couldn't we? Just make something up and put on there. Okay, that's like that. So I want to do this one kind of like this. I don't want it to cover up the house that much, though. See, I kind of messed up there a little bit again. Let's see. No, I'm going to leave that. So you know what? I'm just going to put this girl right over here towards the bottom of this page here, like that. And we're going to put something else up there because I got a little carried away with that. I don't know what I want to put up there, though. Maybe we'll just leave it for right now. And we could put something. We could put a word up there. Let's look at some words. How about some words? Yes, who else has bought the printable kit already? Okay. Who else has already purchased it? Let's look at these. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. Life is meant for a good adventure. Okay, we're going to do this one because of the story I just told. Okay, so it's like they're out on an adventure. I think these just pull off. Oh, there it is. Got to get to the edge right there. Okay. I'm going to cut this. Life is meant for, and I'm going to do it so it's two pieces. Like this. Look at me shaking. Life was meant, I'm going to stick that right there, for a great adventure. I'm just going to put that on there like that. Now, we could take our, I don't have a brown one, but I do have a black one. Just to make this stand out a little bit more. Oh, I don't want it. This stuck to my, goodness. Just to make this stand out a little bit more. Just kind of go around the edge. This is a Stabilo pencil. Okay, now I can smear a Stabilo pencil, or I can just put it, leave it, you know, like lines like this. But just to kind of go along here. Now you could take an ink pen, a Sharpie, or anything. This is what I reached for right here. Just so those words stand out a little bit more. See that? See how those stand out and they jump out? We could even do the same around like this picture here. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. Right there, like that. And then, of course, we'll go around this one too. But most definitely, you could use like a gel pen. An ink pen works, a regular old ink pen, a Sharpie, or whatever. But see how it just kind of makes that picture stick out a little bit more. Now I'm going to go over here and do this. This is the bad thing. When I start using the Stabilo pencil like this, I can't ever stop. I just keep going and keep going and keep going. Just like that. And I feel like I got to outline everything. But see that? Isn't that cool? I like that. I like how that looks. So what do we have? Oh, we got 2 minutes. You guys, Jimmy Lou's next. Make sure you go check her out. We did our cover right here. We did our inside with our little, not a tag, but a little pole guy here, like this. We did this page. We haven't done anything back here yet, and we did the back. So there's my junk journal started. You guys stay tuned on the page because I'll be jumping on and doing this periodically, working on it some more to get it done. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? But I am going to put something hard on here to get it to close up a little bit better. See, like this page, there's nothing I need to add to that page. I might put some words here. You know, this is beautiful. I could journal here. You know, we got all kinds of goodies. But see how you can cover up the white pages? So if you forget to do something like that, don't waste the ink and redo it. But the other thing I can do is I can take these two pages right here. I could just glue them together. Not a big deal. Just glue them together if I wanted to. So anyway, Jimmy Lou's next, so make sure you go check her out. Follow along in the Junk Journaling Jamboree, and make sure you go say hi to Wild Flower Wihiskerss and check out everything she has. I'm sure she has, I know she has a whole bunch of really cool printables and things like that. So go check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.